Hello, you beautiful souls. Are you ready for your weekly horoscope? What will the stars have in store for you? Aries. This week pushes you to reassess what truly drives you. As the sun continues its journey through Leo, your fifth house of passion and creativity is buzzing with potential. But with Mars squaring off against Saturn, you may feel blocked or restricted. Instead of forcing things, use these obstacles as fuel for refinement. Ask yourself, is your energy aligned with your intentions? You may experience tension between your desire for fun and your responsibilities. Finding balance will be crucial. Too much indulgence could lead to burnout, but too much self-denial could dim your spark. Let creativity be your outlet. A spontaneous adventure mid-week may reignite your excitement, but be careful not to overschedule. Romantically, this week is about expression. If you've been holding back affection or waiting for the right moment, now's the time to speak up. Just don't expect perfection. Emotions are messy but beautiful. Toward the weekend, a deeper clarity emerges about what you really want, both in love and in your personal growth. Tip of the week: create, even if it's imperfect. Expression is liberation. Taurus. This week draws you inward, Taurus. The sun in Leo illuminates your fourth house of home and emotional security, making it an ideal time to reconnect with your roots. If life has felt scattered, refocus on the foundations: your environment, your family, and your inner peace. You may feel more nostalgic than usual, and that's okay. Sometimes looking back helps us move forward. Challenges could arise with family or housemates, particularly early in the week. Keep communication clear and gentle. Don't let pride escalate minor disagreements. If your home space needs physical or energetic clearing, take the initiative. Light a candle, rearrange a room, or simply open the windows and let fresh energy in. In matters of the heart, you're craving emotional safety more than excitement. Couples may feel a strong pull toward intimate, honest conversations. Singles may feel quieter, but someone grounded and emotionally mature could catch your eye. Let comfort, not chaos, guide your romantic decisions. Tip of the week: healing starts at home. Tend to your roots. Gemini. You're in your element this week, Gemini. The sun in Leo activates your third house of communication, learning, and community, amplifying your mental agility and social charm. It's a fantastic time to write, speak, teach, or connect with people who spark your curiosity. Ideas are flowing, but be careful not to scatter your focus too thin. You might feel a sudden urge to reconnect with someone from your past or revisit an unfinished project. Lean into it. Just ensure you're not repeating old patterns. Midweek brings a surprising opportunity that could evolve quickly if you're flexible enough to pivot. Stay open. In relationships, meaningful dialogue is key. Don't be afraid to express your feelings, especially if you've been stuck in surface-level conversations. You may find that vulnerability opens doors. Toward the weekend, be mindful of burnout. Mental stimulation is good, but you need quiet to integrate what you're learning. Tip of the week: listen as much as you speak. Real connection is a two-way street. Cancer. Money, value, and self-esteem are under the spotlight this week, Cancer. With the sun in your second house, you're being asked to evaluate what you truly value, internally and externally. Are you living in alignment with what you find meaningful? Do your finances reflect your priorities? This is a great time to get practical. Review your budget, set financial goals, or invest in something that supports your growth. But beware of impulsive spending, especially on items that promise confidence but don't deliver it. Confidence must come from within. Emotional energy may feel intense around midweek, particularly if you've been avoiding a difficult conversation. Face it with care. You'll feel lighter afterward. In love, stability is more attractive than drama. If someone isn't meeting your standards, it's time to reassess. By the weekend, a moment of clarity helps you feel more empowered. Whether it's a decision, a realization, or a release, you'll feel a renewed sense of self-worth. Tip of the week: align your money with your values. It's an act of self-respect.
Leo. Your season continues, Leo, and this week the spotlight is all yours.
But it also comes with a challenge. With the Sun in your sign squaring off against Saturn, you may face limitations that test your patience or confidence. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, view them as sculpting forces, helping you shape your goals more precisely. This is a powerful time for self-reinvention. Whether it's your appearance, your mindset, or your ambitions, you're being asked to own your identity more boldly. However, don't let ego cloud collaboration. You're not meant to do everything alone. Romantically, sparks fly, but only if you're being authentic. You may attract attention easily, but staying true to your emotional needs will determine if it's fulfilling. Express your desires clearly without playing games. Toward the weekend, you'll feel a shift, more grounded, more in tune with what you truly want. Tip of the week: confidence isn't volume, it's alignment with your truth.
Virgo. Your energy is shifting inward, Virgo.
With the Sun in your 12th house, this is a week of reflection, rest, and inner work. You may feel more withdrawn than usual, not because you're unmotivated, but because your spirit is asking for quiet. Honor it. The more you resist rest, the more burnout you risk. You're highly intuitive right now. Pay attention to dreams, synchronicities, and inner nudges. This is a good week for meditation, therapy, or closing emotional loops. A secret or buried truth may come to light midweek. Process it gently. You don't need all the answers right away. Work may feel foggy, but don't force decisions. Focus on what must be done and let the rest wait. In love, you're in a sensitive space. Communicate your need for space or support clearly. Don't expect others to read your mind. Tip of the week: silence can be sacred. Give yourself permission to retreat.
Libra. You're thinking long-term this week, Libra.
With the Sun highlighting your 11th house, your focus is on your future, goals, community, and impact. Collaborations are particularly fruitful now, but only if the team shares your values. Don't settle for surface-level partnerships. Seek alignment. Early in the week, a group conversation or meeting may trigger a breakthrough idea. Follow up on it. It could have lasting potential. If you're working on a creative or activist project, now is the time to go public or build momentum. Romance takes a more intellectual tone this week. You're looking for connection through shared ideas or dreams. If you're partnered, talk about the future together. If single, a friend could turn into something more. Stay open. By the weekend, you'll feel energized by your vision again. Tip of the week: think beyond the now. Your future needs your voice today.
Scorpio. Your professional life intensifies this week, Scorpio.
The Sun in your 10th house highlights career moves, public image, and your personal legacy. You're being asked to lead. But first, define what leadership means to you. Are you stepping into a role out of passion, pressure, or pride? Midweek may bring career news or a challenge from authority figures. Stay composed and strategic. You don't have to react immediately. Your power lies in thoughtful response. If you've been planning a bold move, like a job change or public announcement, this could be the week. Relationships may take a back seat to ambition, but check in with those you care about. Emotional distance can lead to misunderstandings if left unspoken. You're not cold, you're focused. Make that clear. By week's end, a small success reminds you how far you've come. Tip of the week: true power isn't loud, it's consistent, grounded presence. Sagittarius. The horizon is calling Sagittarius. With the sun in your 9th house, your spirit craves expansion. Mentally, physically, or spiritually. Travel may be on your mind, or you might feel drawn to study something new. Lean into that. Anything that challenges your thinking or broadens your worldview is aligned this week. There may be friction around your beliefs, especially if someone challenges your ideals. Stay curious, not combative. Growth often comes from discomfort. Midweek may bring a powerful insight or aha moment that reframes how you see a situation. In relationships, you're seeking someone who can explore life with you, not anchor you down. Communicate your need for freedom, but don't use it as a shield. Emotional depth and independence can coexist. By the weekend, expect renewed clarity and optimism. Tip of the week: don't shrink to fit the moment. Expand to meet the vision. Capricorn. This week brings transformation, Capricorn. With the sun in your 8th house, you're being asked to examine deeper truths around intimacy, power, and what you've outgrown. Something may be ending or shifting, but rather than resist, embrace the transition. It's making room for something better. Financial themes also rise to the surface, especially shared resources, debts, or investments. Take a close look at the fine print. Don't rush decisions. Clarity comes with stillness. Emotionally, this is a week for truth-telling. Be honest with yourself and others about what you need. In love, intensity builds. This is not a week for casual flings. You crave real emotional connection. That could mean facing shadows together or finally speaking your heart. Vulnerability is your key to intimacy now. By Sunday, you'll feel lighter, freer, and more in control. Tip of the week: shed what no longer serves. Your future requires your full self. Aquarius. All eyes are on your relationships, Aquarius. With the sun in Leo, lighting your 7th house, your one-on-one dynamics take center stage. Whether it's love, business, or friendship, you're being asked to show up more fully. What does true partnership look like to you? Expect revelations about how you give and receive. If you've been avoiding confrontation, this week may force the issue. But that's not a bad thing. Authenticity leads to deeper connection. If single, someone magnetic could enter your orbit. Look past the flash and ask, is there substance? Professionally, collaborations may hit a turning point. You may realize who truly supports your vision and who doesn't. Clarity is your friend, even if it's uncomfortable. By the weekend, things settle into a new rhythm that feels more authentic. Tip of the week: a true partner doesn't complete you, they reflect you. Pisces. It's time to get organized, Pisces. With the sun in your 6th house, this week emphasizes routines, responsibilities, and wellness. If you've been living in chaos, now is the moment to reintroduce structure, not to control you, but to support you. Start small. Meal planning, sleep schedules, digital decluttering. Work could feel overwhelming early in the week. Prioritize what matters and don't be afraid to delegate. If you've been ignoring a health issue, make that appointment. It's time to take yourself seriously. Your body is sending signals. Listen. In love, you're craving stability. Small, supportive gestures mean more to you now than grand declarations. If someone is consistent, grounded, and present, that's gold. By the weekend, your clarity and calm will return. You're rebuilding your foundation. Tip of the week. Discipline isn't punishment, it's devotion to your well-being.
Those were the weekly horoscopes for all zodiac signs.
What are your expectations for the week? Like, share, and comment, and of course, don't forget to follow me for more horoscopes.